Johnny Depp is known all over the world for his amazing acting and unique style, but behind the scenes, his life has been full of pain, betrayal, and drama. He has worked with many famous actors, but not all of them became friends. Some of them hurt him deeply, both on and off the set. In this video, we will reveal the names of the actors Johnny Depp truly hated the most. These are not just small fights, they are real stories of anger, disrespect, and broken trust. Get ready, because some names will truly surprise you. Before we dive into video, please subscribe to our channel, Johnny Depp. Life may look perfect from the outside, but the truth is very different. He did not grow up with money or peace. His childhood was full of problems. His parents fought a lot, and his father left the family when Johnny was just a teenager. This left a deep wound in his heart. He had to grow up quickly and face many hard things on his own. As he got older, Johnny tried to find his place in the world. He dropped out of school and started playing in music bands. Acting came later, almost by accident. When he became famous, it seemed like a dream come true. But with fame came stress, pressure, and fake friendships. Hollywood is not an easy place. Johnny faced lies, gossip, and people who only cared about money. Some directors treated him badly, and some actors disrespected him. He tried to stay kind, but the pain kept building up. He struggled with alcohol and went through many emotional ups and downs. His personal life also became a mess. He went through painful breakups, and his name was dragged through the media during court cases. The world judged him without knowing the full story. He lost movie roles, fans, and even close friends. All of these things made Johnny tougher, but also more guarded. He learned not to trust easily. Some actors pushed him too far, and he never forgave them. Behind his calm face is a man who has been hurt deeply, again and again. Now, we are going to talk about the 6 actors who caused him the most pain, the ones he could never get along with, and the reasons will truly shock you. Number 1. Amber Heard. Amber Heard is not just someone Johnny Depp disliked. She became the center of the biggest and most painful chapter of his life. Their relationship started with love and passion, but it quickly turned into something dark, confusing, and full of pain. At first, they seemed like a happy couple. They smiled for cameras, walked red carpets together, and appeared to be in love. But behind closed doors, things were falling apart. Johnny later said that Amber was abusive, violent, and often controlling. On the other hand, Amber told the world that Johnny had hurt her. Their court fights became international news. People took sides, and the internet was filled with hate from both ends. Johnny lost movie roles, including his famous role as Captain Jack Sparrow. His reputation was destroyed. Many fans turned against him without knowing the full truth. As the legal battle continued, shocking recordings and messages came out. Some showed that Johnny was the one being mistreated. He spoke about feeling broken, used, and betrayed by someone he once loved deeply. The court case in Virginia became one of the most talked about trials in recent history. Even after everything ended, the scars from this relationship stayed. Johnny said that he had never faced anything more painful in his life. The damage done by Amber was not just emotional, but also professional. She was not just an ex-wife, she became the person who almost ended his career. Johnny's hatred was real, and for many, very understandable. Number 2. Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie is one of the most famous actresses in Hollywood, but Johnny Depp's experience working with her was far from pleasant. They acted together in the 2010 film, The Tourist. While many people thought their chemistry on screen was great, behind the scenes, things were very different. Johnny and Angelina did not get along well at all. According to reports, Angelina was cold and distant toward Johnny during filming. She was very serious and wanted everything done her way. Johnny, on the other hand, has a more relaxed and creative style. Their different personalities clashed. Some people said that Angelina made rude comments about Johnny's appearance and even joked about his hygiene. Johnny was hurt by these remarks because he takes his work seriously and wants to feel respected on set. The tension between them made the filming process very uncomfortable. Crew members noticed that the two stars barely spoke to each other when the cameras were not rolling. After the film was released, they never worked together again, and there was no sign of friendship between them. Johnny later shared in private that he did not enjoy working with Angelina. He felt that she treated him like he was not good enough. For someone like Johnny, who values kindness and connection, this behavior was hard to accept. It left a bad memory that stayed with him for years. Angelina Jolie may be loved by many, but in Johnny Depp's world, she was someone he never wanted to work with again. Number 3. Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis is known for playing strong and tough characters in action films, but in real life, that same tough attitude has made it hard for some actors to get along with him, including Johnny Depp. While they never worked closely on a major film, they crossed paths several times in Hollywood circles. From the very beginning, Johnny felt that Bruce had a very arrogant and controlling personality. Johnny is someone who prefers a calm and creative environment. He likes freedom when he acts and does not enjoy people who act like they are the boss of everyone. Bruce, however, is very direct and often wants things done his way. This created a clash between the two stars. People who saw them together said there was clear tension and lack of respect. One of the biggest issues was ego. Johnny believed that Bruce looked down on other actors who did not fit his idea of what a real man should be. Bruce reportedly made fun of Johnny's style, calling it strange and not serious. Johnny found that insulting and hurtful. He felt judged and misunderstood. Over time, Johnny started avoiding any events or projects where Bruce was involved. He once told a friend that working with Bruce would be like being trapped in a room with a wall. There was no friendship, no connection, and certainly no respect. In Johnny's eyes, Bruce Willis was not just hard to work with, he was someone to stay far away from. Number 4. Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith is a famous director, writer, and actor known for his comedy and unique film style. At one time, he and Johnny Depp had a friendly relationship. They shared similar interests, and Kevin even cast Johnny in his 2014 film, Tusk, and later in Yoga Hosers, which also starred Johnny's daughter, Lily Rose Depp. Everything seemed fine at first, but things quickly went wrong. During the filming of Yoga Hosers, Kevin Smith faced a lot of problems. He later blamed Johnny Depp for many of those issues. Kevin said that Johnny was difficult to direct, came to set in a strange mood, and made things more complicated than they needed to be. He also hinted that Johnny's fame made it hard for others to speak up or keep control on set. Johnny was very hurt by this. He believed that Kevin used him for attention and then turned against him when the movie failed. Johnny also felt betrayed because the problems on set were not only his fault. The project itself had a weak story and poor planning. What made things worse was that Kevin spoke about these problems in public. Johnny does not like when personal or behind-the-scenes matters are shared with the media. He saw it as a cheap move and a sign of disloyalty. Since then, the two have not worked together again. What started as a friendship ended in silence and cold distance. Johnny has never publicly forgiven Kevin Smith, and likely never will. Number 5. Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage and Johnny Depp were once close friends. In fact, many people do not know that Nicolas Cage helped Johnny start his acting career. Years ago, when Johnny was struggling as a young musician, it was Nicolas who introduced him to his first agent. That chance changed Johnny's life forever. Because of this, Johnny was always thankful to him, at least in the beginning. As years went by, both actors became famous in their own ways. But fame can change people, and their friendship began to fade. Some reports say that jealousy grew between them. Nicolas Cage felt that Johnny was getting better roles and more respect, while Johnny felt that Nicolas became distant and competitive. The real tension, however, came when money and personal problems entered the picture. Nicolas had financial troubles and was rumored to have asked Johnny for help. Johnny did not like being put in that position and felt used. At the same time, Johnny believed that Nicolas started talking badly about him behind his back. Their friendship quietly ended, and they stopped appearing together in public. Johnny never said anything harsh about Nicolas in interviews, but those close to him knew he was deeply disappointed. For Johnny, being betrayed by someone who once helped him hurt more than anything. He expected loyalty and trust, but got silence and distance instead. Nicolas Cage may have opened the door to Hollywood for Johnny Depp, but in the end, that door slammed shut on their friendship. Number 6. Shia Labouf. Shia Labouf is known for his bold acting and wild behavior. He became famous at a young age and quickly made a name for himself in Hollywood, but not everyone liked his attitude, especially Johnny Depp. Even though the two actors never starred in a major film together, they were often seen in the same Hollywood circles. From the very beginning, Johnny did not like Shia's energy. Johnny is a calm and creative person who respects his work and the people around him. He believes in acting with depth and honesty. Shia, on the other hand, is known for being unpredictable, loud, and often out of control. Johnny saw this behavior as childish and disrespectful. He once told a friend that Shia acted like a kid trying to shock the world. There were also rumors that Shia made rude comments about Johnny's acting style, calling it old or overdone. This kind of talk reached Johnny, and he did not take it lightly. He felt that Shia had no respect for those who came before him. To Johnny, Shia represented everything wrong with the new generation of actors full of fame, drama, and no discipline. He avoided events where Shia was present and once refused a project simply because Shia's name was attached to it. Even without a public fight, it was clear. Johnny Depp did not respect Shia Labouf, and he wanted nothing to do with him ever. Johnny Depp has faced many challenges in his life, both on and off the screen. While he is known for staying quiet and respectful, some actors pushed him too far. These 6 people hurt him through lies, disrespect, or betrayal. His story reminds us that even the biggest stars feel pain, and not all Hollywood relationships are real. Behind the fame and lights, there are deep emotions and broken trust. Johnny may not speak loudly about these issues, but his silence says enough. In the end, he learned to protect his peace even if it meant walking away from others.